Here.
Doza,
Here.
Lake, everyone's present. Minutes of the previous meeting,
I'll move to approve. Second.
moved by Mendoza, second by Lehman to approve. Lehman,
Yes.
Mendoza,
Yes.
Lake, yes. Minutes are approved. Any open issues,
No open issues.
old business,
No old business.
new business?
I guess maybe this could have went under open issues, just that we should anticipate receiving a data report regarding the landlord-tenant rights legislation that we passed last year to review and discuss at our next committee meeting. So we can anticipate that happening.
Okay.
Other than that, I have no new business.
So do I.
Members from the public, if you'd like to speak, state your name and address and limit yourself to 3 minutes.
Deb Tyson. I wasn't going to speak, but since you mentioned about landlord tenant, is that going to be a change that you guys are discussing, or is it just an update?
Just an update, not a change, just like a review of data of what has occurred over the past year since we implemented it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, my name is Charles Wagner. I live at 717 West Haven Drive, and I'm here to appeal for the possibility of making it one-side parking only, because it's not getting any better. And what spurred me on here, I've been living down there for 11 years, weaving in and out of traffic back and forth to Vine Street. Somebody parked a pontoon boat down there. Now I have a picture of it if anybody wants, if I should show it to anybody, but you'd have to go down there and turn like this to get in between a pontoon boat and a food truck that are parked on the street. And I believe that after having to go through this long, I'm finally like, I've had enough. So there's also, right in that same area where the pontoon boat was, there's a 3-inch deep sewer hole that was left after they paved the street about maybe 2 years ago or so. And I took a picture of that if anybody wants to or needs to see it. But I have to dodge that, a food truck, a pontoon boat, people that park willy-nilly. And I think it's time to bring that to the attention of the powers that be.
Hey, we can take that under consideration. You want to talk to the safety service director about the manholes that's deep so they can fix it,
Okay.
and they'll take a look at it.
Are there any questions about what I've got going here, or do you need further
We'll take
description?
a look at it and review it, and we'll go down and look at the street and all that. And
Okay, I have a question. If they did make it parking on one side, is the no parking side the one with the fire hydrants on it usually?
they usually take the parking away from the fire hydrant side. Yes,
Okay,
that's the way it works.
so if nobody has any questions, I guess you understand what I'm talking about.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
If I may interject in this, I went down to look at it. And what triggered it is the mention of fire hydrant. With the vehicles where they're parked down there now, it's a real challenge, and there's some elderly people down there that require periodic visits from the fire department. And I could see where it'd be a real challenge trying to get a truck down through there.
Okay.
But it's for the public safety concerns.
May I mention one other thing?
Yeah.
I'd like it to be a 2-inch snow, remove your cars from the street, if possible too, because it just piles up because the snowplow has to go in and out of all the cars that are parked down there. So I just want to remember to mention that. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else from the public like to speak? Yep.
Tom Baker, Ward 2. I got 2 complaints. One was Vine Street we talked about, and I followed up on When I went down there in 20 minutes, I probably saw 4 to 5 people hitting almost 50 miles an hour in that 25 zone. This is school zone. So I know if we put a police presence there, the money that we can get for the fines could help pay for maybe a digital thing that shows it down. The study I saw shows reduction of speed 70% if you use these digital. I don't know if you go through Arcadia and you see it. I got a hold of Arcadia, and I think theirs was around $4,600 for one of those signs. Good Shepherd has one that was $3,000. What's good about it is also you can plug into a computer and it'll give you data showing when the most speeders are hitting. It will show what the average speed has been. And with a new school zone, with a new grant coming out, safe roads, I think it might be important. It says in the study, 70% of school zone areas will reduce the speed due to this one little sign. So that's the first thing. The other complaint I got from a citizen was about 613. When you come in off of 613 heading east into town, the speed limit sign, I don't know if we can anyway go out a little bit further and let them know that it's 35 coming in there, because right where it turns, it says 35 within like 30 yards, the 35 hits. The people that are in the condos on the right-hand side are older people, and they say semis will fly by there. So if they want to know if they can extend it out further, saying, hey, basically there's 35 coming up, or any kind of signs. I know it's a state highway, so I don't know what jurisdiction we have to put on the side of the road, but something that'll tell them, hey, slow down, because they'll hit 55 plus with school and Wesley Village and the school zones there. We need to slow that down too. Those are the only two things. Thanks.
Anyone else from the public like to speak?
Mr. Chairman, as you recall, a couple of weeks ago, we had the Ladies Club in here asking to close the alley. They have now submitted a petition requesting that we close that alley, so I'd like to add that to the agenda for your committee to look at.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Any miscellaneous?
I have none.
Entertain motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
Lehman? Yes.
Yes.
Doza?
Yes.
We're adjourned at 5:22. Next meeting will be, I forgot to look at that. Next meeting will be July the 15th at 5:15 in council chambers.
Sounds good.
Thank you.